Hello everyone. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're tuning back in, thanks for watching again. It's inspiration for me to keep making more videos. I know it's been a while since I posted something on the Jackson Racing Supercharger. Just been real busy with life. I wanted to get back in and make a quick video to show how to replace the end bearings here in the main housing. We already did the porting on it, and as you can see, I started to polish the inside. So it's looking nice. We're going to get this thing turned around and set up so we can take some measurements, because I'm not quite sure of the actual measurements of the depth. I called a few places, and they're real hesitant to say, so we'll get a good reading on what the depth should be. Alright, we got it mounted in the vise here. As you can see, we got the end cap bearings here with the intake port where the S-tube and everything hooks up. So usually when you get these failures, the front of the lobes start to get chewed up. So we want to clean out all that junk and debris that's down inside there on both sides, get all that gunk out, and we'll start taking some measurements. Alright, as you can see, I cleaned out the pockets in there. I took a flat tip screwdriver, just scraped as much as I could out, shot it with some brake clean, and hit it with a rag. You're going to need some type of a dial caliper that has a depth function on it. This one seems pretty well built. And we're going to want to get it up here. And I hear that they're about 16 to 22 thousandths of an inch deep, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll take a couple measurements. We want to get it nice and even there. So I'm sitting right at about 18 thousandths of an inch. So you want to measure around in a few spots and keeping it on a flat spot like this surface here. You want to keep it around a flat spot. So I'm going to check all these tolerances real quick. So they all measured out to about 18 thousandths of an inch. I checked in 4 different spots, kind of in like a cross pattern, up, down, left, and right. And as you can see, it's very, very minuscule how deep it goes. So when you push them out, they'll push out into the case and drop down. And the same way you'll insert them and push them down. And then we have to get it to around 18 thousandths. I'm not going to take these out yet. I'm going to finish up the cleaning, the polishing, and then I'm going to powder coat it and leave these in until the powder coating process is over. Alright, after we take our measurements of our old end bearings, we're going to tape it up so we don't get no powder coat mess on it. Nice and taped up, all the tape lines are cut with the castings. Let's get this thing sprayed and in the oven. Alright, we got the supercharger housing here, and we're going to hit it with the Harbor Freight powder coating system. Seems to do a good job with coating. So we'll get it finished up and sent in the oven. Alright, we got the part in the oven, and we're going to let it bake for about a half hour. And we'll come back and check on it. We're at about 350 on the oven. It's been in here about 30 minutes, so we're going to open it up. See how we look. Alright, looks like it's starting to gas out. Looks pretty good. Okay, so we let it bake for about 40-45 minutes at about 350 degrees. Came out really, really nice. Any little tiny spots that I missed, I will touch up with a Sharpie or something. Nothing too serious. But yeah, the Harbor Freight system does pretty well. You get all this tape off. Alright, there it is with all the tape removed. Still kind of warm to the touch. Everything was taped off. Looks good. That's the other half that I did before. So we'll get them together and see how they look. Alright, we got the supercharger housing done. In my opinion, it looks beautiful. Has a tough, durable finish on it. We'll see how it sets up. This top one's kind of faded a little bit. We'll see if that bottom one fades in because it's still kind of warm. See what happens. But yeah. The next part is pushing the bearings out that are down in there. And getting the new ones in, getting everything polished out for a final assembly. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.